One of the sin mentioned in the Quran is bohtan, which is in English is slandering or accusations, accusing someone for something without any evidence. And that is one of the great sin in Islam. It is the worst kind of sin, and the person who make bohtan to other people will not go to paradise. And there are slandering, like example, you slander someone for stealing, you accuse someone for stealing or doing anything wrong, and it is just from hearsay. You hear from someone and you started to make slandering, panira in Tagalog, and then you have no evidence, you never see it with your eyes, and then you started to make accusations or slandering the botan, and later you know that you were wrong, then you will regret it, but you already done the damage to the people's reputation, to their honor. So it is a very, very big sin to accuse someone for something intentionally or unintentionally without any evidence and by listening from one side. We can never accuse someone without listening their side. It is, even though if you're right in your accusation, still you are wrong because you accused from one side. You judge from one side. Always to listen the side of the person who has been accused, and not to judge him one-sided. There is a one kind of accusation which is very dangerous. When you call someone kafir, you call someone kafir, a disbeliever. And if he's not a disbeliever, the Prophet Muhammad said, you become a disbeliever. If you say someone kafir, and if he's not kafir, you become kafir already, as said by the Prophet Muhammad. Someone said, I am a believer, I make shahada, and you say, no, you are not. And then if this person is really a believer, you become a disbeliever now. So be careful of judging people or to accusing people or slandering people. These are the great sins. And those people you are accusing, they will complain to Allah on the day of judgment against you. That Allah, this person, he accused me wrongfully and he has no evidence for this. And he accused because he heard from someone. And hearing, making accusing on hearsay, it's also so big sin that you cannot imagine how big sin is this. The person can only be accused when if it is eyewitness or there is some evidence. And without any evidence and without listening his side, it is very big injustice. So beside the great sins like today the khutbah about the extravagant wastefulness, it's a great sin. And also this accusing people is a great sin. Being bakhil or niggard is also big sin. Being a person against the wastefulness, it doesn't mean that you need to be niggard. Wastefulness means you don't waste money, but if you can open your hands and you open your hearts and give away a lots of help to the poor, that's not considered as wastefulness. That's considered as generosity. And the opposite of generosity is niggardness, bakhil, that you are not spending anything, don't help someone, and you just hold the money in your hand and you have a lot of love of money. This is also a great sin, to be a bakhil, rather to be a sakhi, or ghani, or generous in English. Be generous rather to be niggard. And there is another sin is the greediness. Greed of money, greed of fame, greed of material things. I want this, and I need this. And then Prophet Muhammad said, look at the people who are below you and don't look up the people who are above you. Because if you look the people, you will find the people, millions of people, they are worse condition than you. So you will thank to Allah, Allah, you make me better than, you give me the life better than millions. But if you look to the people who are above you, then you will be ungrateful to Allah. That is called contentment. Contentment. Be content with what Allah give you. And the greediness is always to greedy for the things. So what is the opposite of the greediness? Is contentment. Be content with whatever Allah give you, always be happy. I always quote this hadith, the Prophet Muhammad said, if you have a safe house and you have a healthy life and you have a one day of food, then you have everything. in your life. One of the great attitude of a believer is contentment. He is content. He is not greedy. I want this and this, and he is happy what Allah give him. He don't have the greed in his heart. It is a great person. It is a great attitude when the person has no greediness in his heart. He don't love the material things and he don't love the money. Rather, his heart is always content with whatever Allah has given him. And this person is a very rich person. If a person is a millionaire and billionaire and he has a greediness in the heart, he wants to earn more and more, this person is the poorest person in the world. But a person who is very poor, but he has no greediness, he's content in his heart, he's happy with whatever Allah has given him, then this person is the richest person in the world. So the richest person is not that who hoards the billions of dollars. Rather, the richest person is the one who is content in his heart for whatever Allah has given him. He's happy with this. That is the richest person in the world. May Allah guide us. May Allah forgive us.